Hello, from Gravity Global. Today, we're going to discuss the various callout types available. Let's look at what these are and how they function. Let's talk about the single callout first. A single callout is the most basic one. It is just an additional window with information. Single callouts do not provide any additional functionality. This is what it looks like. Regardless of callout type, there are always the same steps to editing a callout. The first step is about the content, and the second step's about configuring the callout. When we look at step 1 of our single callout, we see everything regarding content. Callout title. The area for the callout text. The sections for additional content. Callout title and text are probably self-explanatory, but what about the add additional content? Here you can choose what additional content you would like to have in your callout. Depending on your selection, different form fields will be displayed below where you will be able to add links to the respective content. As an example, if you would like to have a picture inside the callout, just select Image and add the link to the image in the new form field. The Read More link field is empty by default. As soon as you add a link here, every callout will show a button at the bottom which brings the user to the link's destination. You can always see what your creation looks like by clicking on the looking glass. With that out of the way, let's go to step number 2. In step 2, you can configure things like what color the hotspot should have, in which position it should open, or the height and the width of it. But I would like to highlight 2 things here. First, the checkbox Open Callout at once. If you tick this checkbox, the callout will automatically open for every user that has not seen that callout yet. Yes. We are good. And save it. That basic process is the same for all callout types. Next, I would like to show you the workflow callout. A workflow callout is essentially the same as a single callout. The difference is that the several single callouts are linked together. The user will spot the difference with the arrows below the content. These arrows can be clicked to move forward in the workflow. That's a great way to show features in an application for new users or to guide users through a process. In the edit mode, the differences between a single and a workflow callout can be seen in 2 places. Firstly, the icon on the top of the edit screen indicates that you are editing a workflow. And in the content panel, you will see slightly different fields, the workflow name, which is the name of your workflow that will appear in the user's dashboard, and the step number of the workflow step you are working on. What you see here is what we call an information callout. It works differently than a normal single callout or a workflow because the user doesn't need to activate Gravity to see it. It will be visible as soon the user opens the site. Also, it doesn't need to be clicked, a simple mouse over will open the content. When you look at the Edit Step 2, in the section Information Appearance, you will see 2 new form fields. Appearance time and a date field. The appearance time defines how often the callout will be shown to each of your users. The default is set to 2 times. You might change it here. The date field defines the date after which the information callout will no longer be shown. The 4th and final callout type is the announcement. This callout interrupts the user's flow and forces the user to actively interact with it. That means it cannot be ignored. Use it wisely and sparsely, since it triggers an effect called dual task interference, which people can feel nagged by. In the Edit Mode Step 2, in the section Information Appearance, you see the same additional fields as the information callout. Appearance time and a date field. These two settings work identically here. But the big question remains, when should you use which callout type? In general, we suggest using it like this. Single callout, use it to provide information to fill in the blanks a user might have. Workflow, use it when the user needs to explore multiple elements on one page. Information callout, highlight new software functions to all users. Announcements, highlight new ways of working or providing urgent messages to users. We have consolidated the information contained in this video into a 2-page PDF, which also provides some advice on how to write good content. The download link can be found in the description. Until the next video. Bye.